This is the part of the documentary where I get down and dirty and in the petting zoo itself. I am here with some random goats.
Hi, I'm senior Amber Braun, and I'm a cheerleader for Virgins Union High School.
I'm Alexis LaBerge, and I'm a senior.
I'm Heather Marcel, and I'm a senior.
I'm Jenny Johnson, I'm a junior.
I'm junior Grace Lang.
I'm Jackie, and I'm a junior.
Allison Freedom, and I'm in 11th grade.
I'm Lily Maxim, and I'm a junior.
I'm Kelly Cogger, and I'm a junior.
I'm Lily Allen, and I'm a junior. I'm Belinda Hall, and I'm a junior.
I'm Allie Kilbride, and I'm a junior.
I'm Dana O'Brien, and I'm a sophomore.
Hello, my name is Kimberly Worley, and I'm a captain for the Virgins cheerleading squad.
Hello, I am Whitney Denny, and I'm a captain.
I'm Ashley Bushell, and I'm a captain.
Back here at Virgins High School, I'm Jerry Germain, along with Alex Laro, as we are bringing you the inside scoop, the behind the scenes, what's really going on with the Virgins Commodore cheerleaders here in 2006-2007. And we've got two of the other captains with us, and you are?
Amber Braun.
Alexis LaBerge.
All right, Amber and Alexis. All right, what's the scoop? What's really going on here?
A lot of hard work. We're really working as hard as we can to get this competition. We want another state title. We really do.
But you're even sacrificing your Saturdays.
We sacrifice Saturdays after school. A lot of us work too, so it's really hard to get in a work schedule. So we put a lot of work and effort and time into it.
So what you're telling me, you're 16 girls with no lives?
Basically.
But that'll change eventually. Right. When does it all die down?
If we win states, we go on to a competition in New Hampshire, and basically after that we have a couple more games, and it just kind of dies off, and then it comes back around.
All right, so how intense is this? Do you send spies to check out other high schools?
No, we're not allowed.
Oh, I'm sorry. I guess there's rules and regulations. You can't step over those. But do you have other teams out there that you are gunning for?
For a while, we were really trying to beat Poultney. That was like our #1 school because they're in our division, and now they're in Division 3. So I think Mill River is going to be a tough team this year. So.
And what makes them tough?
They've been working as hard as we have, and they've hired choreographers and come in and had long practices as well.
Other girls with no lives?
Yeah.
Okay. Describe the uniforms. You don't have the uniforms. You've got your workout outfit on. I mean, what are the uniforms look like for people who have not seen you in action? And did you have any say in what they look like?
We picked them out. So they're very different from what you're used to seeing. They have a strap here, and then they have another one that goes across. And then we have sort of basic skirts and kind of a funky design.
And you've got the little pom-poms and all that stuff?
Yeah.
All right, is there any new high-tech stuff that cheerleaders have, or is it just old school stuff?
They have pretty cool shoes.
Can we focus in on the shoes, or you want to lift those up? There we go. Look at that. Yep. Really funky cheerleader shoes. Was that for better traction?
No, it's so they don't hurt them because they're soft.
We don't want them to hurt their toes. No, no. All right, I've been meaning to ask this question. The cheerleader movies out there, are you big fans of those? What is it, Bring It On?
I am not a big fan of those. They make us look pretty horrible, and we're not like that at all.
Can you throw people around like that?
We can throw people around like that. We can throw them very high, but we're not ditzy. We're not stupid. We're actually well-rounded people, and we have feelings.
Well, of course. You're human beings, along with being cheerleaders and cheerleaders with no lives and whatnot. Who gets thrown here? I mean, do either of you get thrown?
Yep.
Are you? Why? Why would you put yourself through that?
I didn't really have a choice at first, and now I really enjoy it. Like, because I was always littler than everybody, so like, okay, you go.
Are you scared when you do that?
No.
How high do you go? Pretty high. Come over here and throw her. We need special effects.
Yeah.
But it's exciting.
Yeah.
I would imagine it's all adrenaline when you're out there and you're not thinking about it.
It's definitely a thrill and a lot of pressure because if you make a mistake, they're like, oh, well, it was your fault because they don't really know what's going on underneath. So.
And it just wouldn't look hip, really, to have a helmet, right?
Or mouth guards.
No mouth guards?
No.
Oh, wow. Has anyone ever gotten hurt?
Oh, yes.
Yes, yes.
Last year I was in an ambulance on the way to the hospital. I got smashed in the head with an elbow and was out. I was on the floor.
Ouch. Your elbow?
Yeah.
Do you two like each other?
We love each other, but we also change around a lot. And my flyer this year actually broke her finger in one of the stunts. So it's a tough time, but we all enjoy it. It really is fun.
Now, what about the guys? I've heard in the past, I guess you guys had some male cheerleaders.
Actually, the male cheerleaders are really good. Their jumps, surprisingly, they don't try, and they're amazing.
Do you have some this year?
We don't have any male cheerleaders this year.
So you're throwing her up in the air, and girls are going to catch her?
Oh, yeah, I catch her.
All right. Do you play baseball?
I play softball.
Are you a catcher?
I'm a pitcher, actually.
Okay. All right. I guess it's all connected somehow. All right. Well, best of luck. So you're looking to destroy Mill River.
Well, we're kind of just looking to destroy everybody. We want to be on top. We want to be #1. That's our plan.
Okay. All right. Any secret moves that you can reveal to our viewing audience? You got any secret weapons?
Big smiles.
Are there points for that?
There are a lot of points for that. More points than throwing up a stunt.
Okay. What's this? You get points for what?
Pointing your toes.
How can they tell? They're inside shoes. All right. So pointing toes
versus
smiles.
Toes.
Very clean motions. You have to be really sharp. There's so many little things that can get you points off.
Okay. How about skill with pom-poms?
We actually don't use pom-poms that much. We use pom-poms when we get our basketball teams coming out, and that's it. We don't use them any other time.
Hi, I'm Alex Laro here with INFOcus. We have the 3 captains of the VUHS varsity cheerleading squad with me, Ashley Bushell, Whitney Denny, and Kim Worley. So girls, how long have you been cheering exactly?
I've been on varsity for 4 years.
I've been on varsity for 4 years, started in 7th grade.
I've been cheering since 7th grade.
So you girls were all on the team last year when you won the big state competition. Can you tell me exactly what that was like for all of you? What was going through your mind?
We were all very excited, and it was really exciting, and we felt blessed that we had the opportunity to go out there and show what we had.
It was very overwhelming at first, so we didn't really quite run out right off when we got first, but when we knew, then we did it.
It was really awesome because our hard work paid off finally.
So how do you guys feel about this year? I know you've been working on your routine a little bit. Competitions are coming up. So how do you feel about your routine this year and exactly, how you guys are doing?
I think we're pretty well prepared. I think we still have a lot of work to do, but I think we'll do really well.
So exactly what goes into this routine? I know you practice a lot, but exactly what's your practice schedule like? How hard do you guys really work?
So we have practice every day during the week and most Saturdays and the days that we don't have games. And usually we have practice for 2 hours, and sometimes we have practice more on Saturdays. And they're pretty intense. We have a 3-minute routine, and we do it over and over and over until we get it pretty good that day. So.
How long have you been working on your competition routine specifically? Does anyone know?
Since about mid-December, and then we just put it together in January.
Excellent. So where do you come up with the ideas for this? Do you have specific stunts that you really enjoy? Do you come up with your own cheer? How does that work exactly?
We pick the stunts that we can do most best, and then we figure out dance moves and what we want to do in music, and then we have a choreographer who puts it all together.
So what is your favorite part of cheerleading personally? It could be a favorite stunt or just dancing in general. So what is all of your favorites?
My favorite is probably jumps, and I also really enjoy stunting.
I'm definitely in it for the stunting.
Stunting rocks.
Okay, so pretty clear consensus. So when can fans expect to see you? When are your competitions this year?
Our first competition this year is February 10th. That is in Rutland. And our next one is February 17th, which is NVACs, which is here at Virgins. The following one is States, which is the 24th of February. And then the last one is March 17th, which is New England's. And that's in New Hampshire.
Great. So before we go, what is one thing that you feel that people don't know or don't understand about cheerleaders? Maybe a stereotype or just something that you feel that they think about cheerleaders that you just do not agree with. I can tell that Ashley has a great one. I can't say it. Pretty much everything.
Pretty much everything, yes.
The dedication. Dedication, definitely.
Devotion, yeah.
And I know that all of you girls feel that cheerleading is a sport, though some may disagree. Why do you think that it's a sport, personally?
It gets you into shape. It really tires you out, so yeah.
The time, the dedication, it's the same as all the other sports, if not more.
Definitely what they said.
Okay, well, thank you guys so much, and I look forward to seeing you guys stunt and seeing you compete, and hopefully you'll be back and with another state championship this year.
Definitely.
So thank you.
We're now inside the gymnasium at Virgins Union High School as the cheerleaders that we've just spoken with are out there working on their routines. Big competition coming up and a lot of pressure on. Here's the coach who's under a lot of pressure all the time. A lot of it self-created, but that's okay. Deb Hall. Hi, Deb.
Hi, how you doing?
I'm doing fine. Well, I think the last time I spoke with you, you were at the Boys and Girls Club. That's your other life, your other act. Are there some similarities between dealing with these children and dealing with the girls out here?
Yes and no. The kids at the Boys and Girls Club are a lot younger, so even though I have fairly high expectations for them, I try to remember their age and I try to remember where they're coming from. By the time those kids make a varsity squad, they have to have more dedication, they have to have a whole lot more spunk, and they have to be able to take a lot of criticism. They hear it from the fans, they hear it from the parents. I try not to be overly critical and remind them that it's constructive criticism. They won a state championship last year. For me, it's not all about the winner, but once you take the state championship, it starts becoming about winning. And so they really would like to do a good job this year and still place high. But at the same time, I really need them to feel like they shine in my eyes no matter what they do.
And of course, winning that state championship, of course, now you're the king of the hill, and all these other teams, all these other schools out there, they're gunning for you. So you've got to know that they're working that much harder.
Yes, I would agree that they are working that much harder. And when it comes time for competitions, that yes, we know we're competing against each other. But one thing that all the coaches in Vermont have really worked hard to do is to unite together, and we try to cheer each other on. We watch each other's routines, see if there's something they know how to do that we don't know how to do. We go to camps together. We bring our kids together as often as possible, and we try to set a really good example. Yes, I know the other Division II schools would really like to become the state champion this year. However, we all root for each other, whoever gets that title.
One thing we didn't talk to the girls about was the fan support, and I know that I mean it's almost they're almost fanatical fans out there of your cheerleaders.
Yes, Virgins, all of Addison County has actually become quite a big fan base for us. And it shows in the fact that the Boys and Girls Club has a youth program that has 72 kids in their cheerleading program. These girls, young girls, come to the games and they watch these varsity cheerleaders and they hold them in high esteem and they emulate them. They come to our games, they wear their little uniforms and they try to do the cheers. And so there's a big responsibility on these girls to set good examples.
I know you and I have spoken in the past. You've really caused a renaissance. I mean, you've lit a fire under other schools, under programs, other coaches, girls across the county, as you've mentioned, because of your success here in Virgins. Talk a little bit about how that has played out.
Well, I'm actually very proud if I've had any kind of inspiration or any kind of effect on other schools around us. I really believe that cheerleading is the ultimate team sport. We have to move together and we don't get a second shot. We don't get to rebound. We don't get redos. We get one shot to do what we do, and so we have to move as one unit at all times. We have to be one united group all the time. And I really believe that cheerleading has come a long way. And I think my enthusiasm helps my squad, and I hope that it helps other teams as well.
And finally, talk a little bit about this year's squad. What makes them special?
Well, what makes this year special is that most of these girls have been with me from the beginning. I have 6 seniors this year and 8 juniors. So they've been with me from my early days when we were coming in 5th place. And last year we took that state championship. This year what makes them special is that they already know my work ethics. They already know what's expected of them. New kids coming in next year, when I have to replace those 6 girls, will have to get used to a new work ethic that they're not used to having, although the JV program has got a very close work ethic. They practice 5 to 6 days a week, just like we do. However, coming to varsity is a bigger responsibility, and these girls already know what that responsibility is, so I don't have to remind them as often.
They're all very good individuals, well-rounded people, each and one and all.
I would say that their strength is the fact that they're well-rounded. At least 5 of these girls are on the honors program. They all make good grades. I did not lose any girls to grades because you always have to worry about that. They're conscientious of each other. They're good community leaders. I believe all of these girls do community service in some way or another because they know that they need to do some community service. They help tutor each other and other kids. This particular squad, over all of the squads, has got high character and high work ethics.
Well, best of luck, Deb Hall. Thank you so much. Keep up the great work.
Thank you. Good to see you again.
I'm Alex Laro.
And I'm Germain, and that's INFOcus on the Virgins cheerleading squad for 2006-2007, gunning for another state title. Alex, very
hopefully.
Exciting. Yeah, right back there now. They're planning all their special moves and everything, so we're going to head on out of here and let them work up a sweat, as if they haven't already. Being on this show, you know.
Of course, of course.
And of course, we don't want to forget our camera person for the evening, Sophie Brewer, doing a great job. Until next time, take care.